Are you comfortable with Linux terminal? If you are not, you better be if you want to be a software engineer. These are our 25 most used commands that you must know if you are to deal with Linux terminal. It's gonna be a long one, so let's get started. Save this for later. Files and directories. You can do ls to see the contents of the current directory. You can run this command. It will show you the last modified file at the bottom. cd lets you change your directory. cd // lets you move back one directory. mkdir lets you create a new directory. cp lets you copy. mv lets you move. Find lets you search for a file. This command will find all the Python files on your current directory. Text manipulation. Cat lets you see the content of a file. Head lets you see the content of the file from the top. Tail lets you see from the bottom. grep lets you search for patterns in text. This is one of the most powerful command and you will be using it a lot if you were to ever do shell scripting. Cut lets you parse structured data. This command will give you the second column of a CSV file. Sed lets you manipulate text. It is one of the most used and most powerful commands on Linux that you will be using a lot again if you were to do shell scripting. Awk can also be used to do text manipulation. It is a programming language in and of itself. It's quite vast. I can make an entire video for it. Permissions. The two important ones are chmod that you can use to change the permission of a file and chown to change the ownership of the file. Process management. You can run ps to get the processes running on your current terminal. You can run ps-ef to get all the processes on your system. Kill lets you kill a process. Kill -9 lets you force kill a process. nohup lets you put a command on the background. This will let you put this script on the background. System monitoring. df lets you see your disk usage. Use this to make it a little bit human readable. View lets you compute the size of your files and directory. This command will compute the size of all the directories and file on your current directory. Free lets you see how much RAM you're using or how much is free. Networking. curl lets you do HTTP requests. You can use it to download files from the internet or do a post request. It's also one of the most common commands that you'll be using. Netstat lets you see what's going on with your network. This command will give you all the active connections from your computer. ifconfig lets you see the current IP configuration of your system. SSH lets you connect to remote machines. SCP lets you transfer file to and from remote machines. Package management. Package managers are tools that you can use to install other commands or tools in your system. apt and yum are two common ones. That's all for now. It's a lot. Save this for later. See ya.